G'day guys, thanks for stopping by. Apologies for no videos lately. I've buggered a camera, so I'm waiting for the new one to turn up. So in the meantime, I'm going to be using a different camera here. So if the images are a little bit closer than you're used to, I apologise. This is what I've got to work with at the moment. Now, paint me pink and colour me excited because my Runva 11XP premium winch has turned up. It's the premium version of the 11XP. As you probably know, I've got the Pajero, which weighs about 3.2 tonne, I think, standard before I've put everything on. It currently has a full set of booze bash plates, which includes the rear guard, all the stuff down the middle, and the fuel tank guard as well. There's an install video of all the guards there. If you want to have a look at that, I'll put it down in the description below. Plus, we've got a dual battery set up. I've got a box that I've just started building in the back, and we've also got a fridge that stays in there as a permanent thing. So we've added quite a bit of weight to the Pajero, so it's no longer 3.2 tonne. I'm not sure what it is, but it is certainly more than that. I was looking at the option of the 9.5, the 9500, but considering all of that weight that I have on, and the fact that the standard XP, 11XP versus the 9500, there was only about 70 bucks difference. So I decided that it was better off to go with the 11. And then from an IP rating, this one has a full IP67 rating. Now that is on the mechanical side of things, so for the winch itself, mechanics, and also on electrical. This is all set up, IP67. Considering the price difference, the current draw was about the same. When I did the math, Runva did supply me with all the specs and the current draws, etc. And when I did the math, it worked out, and I think it was around about a 6,000 pound pull, that the 11XP was pulling about 24 amps per pound, and the 9500 was pulling around about 23. So it was around about 1 amp per pound difference. Now there is a lifetime warranty on this for the mechanical side of things, and a 5-year warranty on the electrics. So that's all pretty good. So from a warranty perspective, gives you a little bit of extra confidence. Reading the forums, there's lots of positive feedback about Runva, so fingers crossed I have the positive experience as well. I was dealing with a couple of retailers. One was a little bit of a challenge to get hold of, so I actually started dealing with Runva Direct from their website, Runva Australia. And I must say, it is probably the best responses that I've had from dealing with a dealer in relation to the winch or the bull bar. The bull bar stuff has been a bit average, frankly. From dealing with Runva, most of my emails, granted these were sales type inquiries, so tend to get pretty quick response on your sales inquiries versus a service inquiry. So we'll see whether that stacks up if I need to get in touch with them otherwise. But as far as that goes, all my emails were answered within sort of, about 20 minutes, give or take, with various offers for sale and to assist me, advising of stock levels, etc. They were happy to match a price for me that I was seeing on another website. They did match the lowest price that was out there in the market that I was able to find within Australia, and provide free shipping. So that was excellent. Once I told them what I wanted and that I was interested in the 11XP, the premium, made a decision on which product I wanted. She gave me a call. I provided a contact number in my emails, and lo and behold, they gave me a call, and we basically did the purchase over the phone. So 2 days from order, and mind you, afternoon of the day of order, and it's arrived, I don't know, about lunchtime today. So let's jump in. I'm just going to give you a quick look. It's going to probably be a few weeks before I get around to installing this, but I do fully intend to do an install video of the winch and the ARB commercial bar on the front of the Pajero. So the reason I wanted this is because I've been told that to fit the winch, the bar has to come off. So as yet the bar hasn't gone on, so I figured I'd do that as a job lot rather than having to put the bar on and then pull it off and put it all back together. Just going to give you, I don't know, an unboxing of sorts. As much as I hate unboxings, I just want to show you what's in the kit. For the Runva stuff, and the various websites, I was finding it a little bit difficult to distinguish the difference between the 11XP Premium and just the standard 11XP. So on top of the box we've got a Runva sticker that might make it onto the side of the Pajero possibly. Now I believe this comes with the XP as standard as well, but don't quote me. But it does come with an isolation switch. So it's just your standard isolation switch. There's not much to that at all. And again, available reasonably cheaply, I think, on eBay. Obviously, mounting bolts, etc. We've got the thank you letter. This is how to rotate the gearbox, and so on, which you may or may not need to do. This might just be an install manual as well, and a little tag for putting on your hook. A bow shackle, rated at 4.5 tonne. All of the cables that you need are supplied as well, so that's obviously the ground cable. Another thing that I liked about the Premium was rather than coming with a normal winch hook that you see, this one actually come with a thimble. So I think that's a much cleaner option, and obviously, yeah, I just would prefer this over the hook. So it's nice that it come with this instead. Our control cable, our wired control cable. Not sure of the length of the wire there, but I think you can see it looks pretty standard. There's a few cradles here. One of those is also going to be for mounting the isolation switch as well. There is a neoprene cover that comes with this. Now I believe this comes with the XP as well. So if your winch is external, mine will not be, so I'm not going to be able to get any use out of that. That's if your winch is external, you can put that over to protect it from the sun, etc. I've obviously got a winch block in here. Now there is no rating on this block, but I believe it is rated at 11,000 pounds. Don't quote me on that. If I have a look at the details and that comes up as something other than 11, I'll put it down in the notes. We'll put something up on the screen just there somewhere. There is our wireless remote control, so that's handy. Again, XP had all of these things, with the exception I don't think it had an IP67 rating on the solenoid. All the wiring, etc., is going to be exactly the same. You can see on the winch itself, they are all color coded for where those are got to go. This is standard fair lead. I do need the offset one for the ARB bar. I have been instructed both by Runva and by ARB that I do need the offset Hawes fair lead. So I've got one of those on its way. Now I did option to go just with an eBay jobby for about 40 bucks. Runva had them available, I think around about $80, $90. ARB were more than happy to sell me an offset one for about 100 bucks with the bar, but I had seen them cheaper elsewhere, and at this stage I'm going to be more than happy just to go with one of those. So one thing I did like about the Premium model over the standard XP is it comes with a low profile clutch lever. So you can see that there, so that's actually nice and smooth. Now I believe a lot of people, when mounting under some of their bars, and I believe this is going to be the case for my commercial ARB bar that I've got on its way for the Pajero, I believe it does require a low profile lever, which is not on the standard XP. These are a $50 add-on or accessory if you want to get these. Now keeping in mind that the price difference between the Premium and the non-premium or the standard XP was 100 bucks. If I happen to pay an extra 50 bucks for this, that's already absorbed into the cost of the Premium. Plus the additional IP rating, I think this, if you're going to look at the XP, I think the XP Premium is probably a no-brainer, to be honest. Now the weight between the 1100 and the 9500 was about a 1.4 kilo difference, I think. So from a weight perspective and a current perspective, the amount of power that this thing was drawing under load were negligible, I thought. Price difference, again, 70 bucks between the 9500 and the 11XP. I think the move from the 9500 to the 11XP also is a no-brainer, and then obviously from the 11XP up to the Premium, also a no-brainer. But whether you'll want to make both of those steps, obviously that's up to you. Between the two of them, you're talking around about $170 odd to go from the 9500 to the XP Premium that you see here. So that's it, guys. That is the Runva 11XP Premium. Hopefully in a few weeks we'll be getting the install done. Once the bar turns up and I get my offset fair lead, and I get some friends to help give me a lift, we'll shoot a video of the install, get this all mounted up, get the bar on, and then again we're heading away to Bylong in about 5 weeks now, so looking forward to that. We'll give it a few tests whilst we're there, just for the hell of it. If not, we might even have to use it in Enga. So I know there's at least another truck coming along that has a winch. I'm not sure what he's got on that. I've got a feeling it might be an Iron Man, so we may be able to get to do some comparisons or something along those lines, but no promises on that. But we'll at least get it out and use it. I'm going to have to, you know, spool it up and tension it and stuff like that, and give it a quick run. So I might be able to get some footage of that when I get the chance. Next cab off the rank as far as videos goes is the install of this guy onto the ARB commercial bar, and then the ARB commercial bar going onto the Pajero. So I'm going to do a pretty in-depth install of that. There's some cutting of the bumper and stuff required, so it'll be interesting to see how we go with that, how we manage, but we're going to tackle it head on. And you can come along for the ride. So thanks very much for just popping in to have a look at this one, guys. Love it if you'd subscribe, you know, tick the bell, all that sort of stuff. Get the alert when I do post up the install videos, etc. You know, love comments. So if you want to make some comments, pass on some feedback about the Runva stuff, good, bad, or otherwise, I'd be interested in that as well. Obviously, anything to do with your ARB stuff. If you've done an install DIY. I'd be interested in how that went for you as well. Any points or tips that you might have for me before I get stuck into it and start cutting the bar, they would be appreciated as well. Alright, thanks guys. We shall catch you on the next one.